This is the Kazdoy Closet. I'm Kazdoy. That's my closet full of all the stuff that I love. And today we look at a film that combines several genres. It's part film noir, part horror movie, part slasher movie, even part monster movie. But does the film work when it mashes up all those various elements? Let's check it out. Today's film is Madman from 1989, a brisk 89 minutes long in color. It's about a bookstore clerk who starts seeing the disfigured killer from a 1950s pulp novel come to life and then starts killing all these people around her. Could we call this horror noir? Well, I think so. It has moments that are visually very noirish, using expressionistic camera angles and lighting. Now, you could argue, well, a lot of horror films use those techniques also, but aren't noir. Because this, however, leans heavily into a 1940s setting whenever the main character imagines that the book she's reading is coming alive. So the film sort of shifts between present day, 1989, and then 1940s or so. When she's reading the book, she falls asleep and kind of gets into this dream where the guy in the book is stalking her. But then it leaks over into her real life as well. So it's sort of a Nightmare on Elm Street scenario. In fact, the same writer who wrote this screenplay wrote the second Nightmare on Elm Street film. And when she does go into the 1940s mode, the costumes change, her hair changes, her makeup changes, even the music on the soundtrack shifts a little bit. And the location is Los Angeles, mainly Hollywood. And even the director calls this film an homage to pulp novel paperbacks. And the working title of the film was actually Hardcover. Now, there are horror elements as well at play here. It is, I guess you could call it a slasher film. The look of the villain is reminiscent of Phantom of the Opera, I thought. There is some suspense, some dark humor. It even has one of those cliche scenes where a cat jumps out to try to scare you. Some gross makeup effects because this bad guy is sort of removing parts of his face and his head, thinking it will impress the women that he's interested in. And there's even a stop motion creature, which is kind of goofy at first, but you know, it's also kind of fun. Jenny Wright plays the protagonist in this film. She is quite pretty, very believable, very vulnerable as this bookstore clerk who's obsessed with these two particular pulp horror novels. I was not familiar with her at all. She was in various films, including St. Elmo's Fire and Near Dark. I was also not familiar with her co-star, Clayton Rohner. He plays a detective who's also her boyfriend. He is completely miscast in this film. He's just way too young, way too unbelievable. And even the actor and one of the extras, who's much older now, of course, said he was surprised he got the role because he thought he was too young for it. And he is. So it kind of takes you out of the film a little bit. Randall William Cook plays our bad guy named Malcolm Brand. And he did the visual effects for this film as well. He also did visual effects for the Lord of the Rings trilogy and several other notable films. Tibor Takas, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, he directed this. He's probably best known for The Gate and The Gate 2, two horror films. So my rating for Madman is 3.5 books out of 5. I was not familiar with this film at all until I read about it and looked at some clips and stuff. I thought, oh, it looks pretty good. And it's a fun film. It's well-paced. It's, fast-moving, and it's very entertaining. So what's on this disc? This is a Kino disc. It has some reversible artwork here. And it has a audio commentary, which I did not listen to. It has 2 visual essays. Two featurettes rather. One is a visual essay and one is a making of. They run about 20-30 minutes each. They're both quite good actually. And if you're keeping tabs or keeping score, this would not play on my Panasonic 820. Barely got to the menu at all. So I had to switch it to my other player, my old cheaper Sony and played no problem whatsoever. Where can you see Madman? You can rent it, you can buy it, it's on sale right now, or it's on Tubi and it's on MGM Plus. So feel free to leave a comment or suggestion down below. I'm thinking there must be other horror noir films, so maybe you can suggest some. I'm just kind of drawing a blank on it for some reason. Leave a thumbs up. Don't leave a thumbs down. Subscribe would be great. Share this with your friends and neighbors. Subscribing is free. Also free is we are on the Letterboxd app under the Kazdoy Closet. There's a link in the notes down below. Take you right there. What's not free is my ebook is available. It is True Tales from the Teacher Trenches. It's for your Kindle or using the Kindle app. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can, it's part of your subscription and no extra charge. Otherwise, Amazon.com will charge you $1.99. So, short episode today. Hope you like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.